Guys, welcome to the channel, and in this video I'll review how to sell drugs fast online. Now, until a week ago I didn't even know that this show existed. It's a German comedy thriller drama kind of a show, and this is one of the shows that is again tucked deep inside Netflix, and unless Netflix recommends it to you, you won't even know that the show exists. The only reason I saw this show is because Netflix kept pushing the season 2 trailer in my face, so I thought, hey, why not check it out. And season 2 premieres on July 21st. So season 1 premiered last year. So this German show, it also has audio in English, is about these two dudes in Germany who set up Europe's biggest online e-commerce site for selling drugs. These two dudes who go to a school are computer geniuses, they are geeks and don't have a lot of friends. And one of the dude, his girlfriend leaves him for another dude who looks really cool and sells drugs. So in order to win her back, he starts selling drugs. And how both of these guys enter into this spiral of endless troubles. And ironically, one of the dudes, his dad is a cop. So it's just a funny, unending catastrophe that unfolds on them. And surprisingly, I found out that this is based on a real life scenario. It happened, I think, in 2013 in Leipzig, Germany. And it was called Shiny Flakes. Yeah, some dude actually set up a website called Shiny Flakes. So go read about it. It's a very fascinating story. Now the best part about this show that I really like is that the episodes are concise. Season 1 has only 6 episodes and each episode is about 30 minutes. So you can easily blaze through the entire season in one day, and at no particular moment you will get bored. The writing is fast paced, it's unending, and everything happens instantly. There's no delay, there's no setup. And I believe that the 20 to 30 minutes is the sweet spot that any web series should aim at. When it goes to 40 minutes, it just gets a bit stretched and then people start to lose interest. But when the web series is short, bang on, the writing is tight, the script is amazing, I think everything just falls into place. So do definitely check this out. What I really like about this is that even though it's in German, but a lot of people will realize the challenges that a lot of teenagers face and how they want to be popular, how they want to be recognized. And the main protagonist in the show, he models himself like big entrepreneurs, right? Like Mark Zuckerberg, Steve Jobs, and he envisions himself that he's a visionary and he can create something fantastic. Now, though there are only 6 episodes, I recommend that you binge watch it. Don't give it a pause and watch. Just finish watching it at one go. And I'm really looking forward to season 2. Season 1 was fun. It was a crazy ride, and I think season 2 is going to be a equally crazy ride as well. Now, the show also has a lot of interpersonal dynamics, relationships, teenage relationships, parental relationships, but that is secondary, right? The show doesn't focus much on that. The bigger focus is on how these two dudes end up running and becoming drug lords. I mean, there's a point in the show when the protagonist compares himself to Pablo Escobar, and he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna get caught because I sell drugs in the darknet, and I have these layers of VPN that's protecting me. I'm gonna route my web traffic across multiple servers, multiple nodes on onion routers, so nobody's gonna catch me. And well, he gets involved with the local drug lord. Things thankfully somehow end up okay for him. He doesn't get caught into any of that shit. But on the other hand, it's so fast paced. I mean, if you start watching it, I'm sure you won't be able to stop watching it. Now the action and the momentum picks up in the episode 2, so I would recommend that don't give up after episode 1. Do definitely go check it out. And the way that the last episode takes a turn is something that you want to really watch. And that's perhaps I feel the best episode in the show. So yeah, I would definitely give it a 5 out of 5. There are a lot of actors that I don't know of, but I think I'm surprised that an international show of this caliber has somehow ended up on Netflix and not a lot of people are talking about it. So now the title of the show is very literal: how to sell drugs online fast, and that's what the show is all about. There's no beating around the bush. There's absolutely no setup. Straight to the point. Like I mentioned earlier, very fast paced. The cinematography, the writing is very quick, and all of this happens in a very small town in Germany. So while the setup is not very big, but it does not leave you feeling left out. So even though it's set in a small town, the ramifications of what they do, that is trying to sell drugs across Europe, is is just that. I mean, sitting in a small town that has about 21,000 households, these guys end up becoming drug dealers and drug kingpins. Do definitely go check it out. Now, this is not a family friendly show. There's a lot of ghastly scenes, there's a lot of violent scenes, disgusting scenes. So watch it with your friends or watch it by yourself. Definitely not recommend that you watch it with your family. Otherwise, you'll have a lot of explaining to do, that why on earth are you even watching a show that teaches you how to sell drugs online. Now, this is not a tutorial on how to sell drugs online. So keep that in mind and definitely go check it out on Netflix.